So how about a round of applause for your activities manager Enzo for those fantastic auditions. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Love and Marriage Game Show. This is our tribute to the classic newlywed game from the late 1970s, early 80s, as I did describe beforehand. And here is how it's going to work. First things first, before we introduce the rules, let's meet our couples on stage. I know you've met them for their various auditions, but officially set it on the record. What's your name, sir? Jeremy, Mr. Rogers. Jeremy, very nice to meet you, sir. And your wife's name?
Sarah.
We're off to a good start. Huh? Yeah, the questions get harder. Thank you very much. Where are you two from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia, ladies and gentlemen. And for the people who might have walked in a little bit late, how long have you been married?
1 year.
1 year. Truly newlyweds, ladies and gentlemen. How about a round of applause? That's couple number one. Nice hat, sir. Very, very nice hat. What's your name?
Scott Albright.
Scott? And your wife's?
Rachel.
Rachel. Scott and Rachel. Where are you two from?
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach, Florida. All right. What kind of hat is that?
Cheap.
Well, it does not look so, sir. It does not look so indeed. And how long have you two been married, for the record?
25 years.
25 years. Fantastic. Couple number two. How about a round of applause? And couple number three, Tarzan and Jane. Yes, indeed. Very glad to have you. Thank you so much for staying up for the Love and Marriage Game Show. What's your name, sir?
Joe Wilson, Atlanta, Georgia.
Joe from Atlanta, Georgia. Right on. And your name, sweetheart?
You said it was Jane.
Secret alias for the night?
I'll go with Donna.
Donna. There we go. We'll say just as beautiful. Donna, how long have you two been married?
35 years.
35 years, ladies and gentlemen. Couple number three. Now, here is how the game is going to work. Just like with the old classic newlywed game show, what we're going to do, eventually we are going to separate you. We're going to have the ladies stand up, walk off to the stage. We're going to start with the gentlemen. We're going to ask you a few questions, guys, all right? Answer these questions to the best of your ability. Think maybe of how your wife would answer them as well. We're then going to bring the ladies back to answer the same exact questions that we asked you. If you match, you get the points. And believe me, you want to match because the prizes for this game are not cheap. No. They range anywhere from a keychain to a free cruise. I know. They're way closer to keychain, but it's in between. It is in between. After that, we're going to get the guys to stand up. You're going to go off stage. We're going to ask the ladies some questions. Exactly after that, the gentlemen will come back, try and match the answers. Now, studio audience, as you see our couples here on stage, when you see them like this together, please, no shouting out, no screaming, no helping of answers, anything like that. Believe me, it is much more fun to watch our couples squirm and try and figure out the answers on their own. However, if it's just the guys here or just the gals, then feel free. Scream out, shout, hoop, holler, give suggestions, play along. We would very, very much appreciate it, yeah? Couples, once you're together as well, same thing. No sharing of answers, no hand signals, texting, talking, etc., etc. We want to see if you know how well you know each other. We're going to put you through the matrimonial test of time here this evening. And to start us off, if you would, ladies, go ahead, give your husbands a kiss. It may be the last one for a very long time. Do me a favor, ladies, stand on up. You're going to follow the lovely Deanna, we'll say our wedding coordinator, just out into the super secret soundproof booth, which is the lifeboat that I drive, number 12, which is attached to the back of the Enchantment of the Seas via zip line. Have fun. Have fun indeed. Thank you very much, Enzo. Before we get started, while the ladies are getting tucked away, we're going to go ahead and meet our gentlemen. Jeremy, we're going to start with you. Been married a year. Yeah. How did if you could describe a year of marriage in one word, what would that one word be?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Oh, fantastic. And how did you meet your wife?
I was actually helping my cousin DJ a party, and she showed up.
And she was at the party, so you were up in the booth, and you looked down.
Yeah, and there she was.
And there she was. How long did you date before you got married?
Roughly 3 years.
3 years, all right. Perfect. My question, the reason I'm asking you this is because the question number one, the first question is, when and where was your first official date? When and where was your first official date?
It was at Longhorn Steakhouse.
Longhorn Steakhouse?
I take that back. I'm sorry. No, it was not. It was at a bar.
You remember the name of the bar?
Yes, it was Amvet's 43.
Amvets. You got that, Enzo? Amvets bar? Oh, the bar.
It was Valentine's Day.
Oh, it was Valentine's Day. Very romantic, sir. Very romantic. And I would say that's the where. What's the when? Year, decade, season, day, whatever you can give me.
It was 2011.
2011. Amvets bar 2011. Thank you very much. That's question number 1. Nice and easy. All right, Scott, here we go. Nice boot, sir. 25 years of marriage. If you could describe that in one word.
I married her again.
You'd marry her again, so you'd do it all over.
I did today.
Oh, did you? Vow renewal. Congratulations. Up in the Viking Crown Lounge. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they had a ceremony upstairs. Wow, that's very, very wonderful. Okay, so how did you two meet?
High school sweetheart.
High school sweetheart. You knew as soon as you met her. And how long did you date before you got married?
About 3 years.
About 3 years as well. So 28-ish years ago, first official date was when and where?
The movie Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. It's a good movie. What, I'm going to say, we know 28 years ago. Can you give me a month, day, season?
No.
28, 2014, so 86, 85, 87. What year did you graduate and then go from there? There you go.
86.
There you go. Almost, absolutely. That's exactly 28 years ago. So congratulations. Nice and easy. And, all right. Joe, sorry to bother you. 35 plus years of marriage. 35 years. One word, if you could describe it.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Holy copycat. See, him I believe, though. Him I believe. And how long, I
I officiated the renewal.
Did you really? So you know each other as a fellow officiant? Yeah, thank you very much for your service today. Absolutely. The ceremony was good?
Yes.
Wonderful?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. How long did you and Donna date before you got married?
1 year.
1 year. And when and where was the first official date?
It was 1978. No, my bad. 1988. And you're right. 78.
No, you're right.
No, you are now.
Okay.
And we went to a bar.
Went to a bar as well. All right. Okay, I won't ask you the name. The bar in 1978. All right, right on. Well, it seems like you're on a good track, my friend. So far, so good. Question number 2, fellas. Here's where we're going to get into a little bit of trouble. Okay? It's my job to make sure that we have a little bit of fun here this evening, and it wouldn't be the Love and Marriage Game Show if we didn't get you gentlemen in a little bit of trouble. So, imagine the following scenario. Gentlemen, you are stranded on a deserted island. There is nobody on this island except for you and one other person. Who, from your wife's side of the family, would you not want to be stranded with? Who, from your wife's side? You can only pick one. I'm sorry. Yeah. And I'm going to start with you since it seems like really use your imagination here, all right? Dive deep, okay? Imagine I have just given you magical powers. You have the power, gentlemen, to change 2 things about your wives. What would you make bigger? And what would you make smaller? Yeah? What would you make bigger? What would you make smaller? Jeremy, we're going to start with you because I was closest. Something bigger, something smaller. Come on, Sarah.
Boobs.
Bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
All right. And smaller?
Oh, my word.
Need help?
Hair claws.
Her closet. There you go. All right. On his person. Her clothes collection. Yeah, amount of clothes closet. If she says anything close. Bigger headlights. Smaller closet. Right on. Well, it was a good run. It was a good run. All right, Scott. Something bigger, something smaller.
Bigger would be her confidence.
Ooh, I like the way that you think. Absolutely. I never said it had to be physical. Anything in the world. Yeah. Smaller?
Her horse.
Her horse?
It's huge. She can't get on top of her horse without me lifting her up there. Smaller horse would really be helpful.
There is a first time for everything, and I think that takes the cake. Bigger confidence, smaller horse. All right, you got it? We, whatever. Hey, buddy.
You make it rough on me.
That's the point, Joe. That's the point. For the rest of us, bigger, smaller. Horse?
No. I'll have to go with a closet that's smaller.
All right, smaller closet. Okay.
And
I'm beginning to notice a trend. Do you two know each other over here? Are you?
we're all family.
You're all related. All three of you. Well, I know you did the ceremony, so obviously you two know each other. But how are you all related?
These two I adopted at Fort Polk.
Really? Thank you, sir. Veteran.
My nephew and my nephew and they're all here for the wedding.
For the renewal. Wow, congratulations. All family. That's the first time as well. How about a big round of applause? You guys are awesome. Good energy. Enough stalling, Joe. It is, but you're gonna have to answer. You're gonna have to answer eventually, buddy.
We're going with smaller. No,
We said smaller closet. Yeah, smaller closet. Bigger.
That'll work.
Bigger bank account. Why not? Bigger bank account so that she can afford less clothes. Absolutely. Right on. So you can buy you something. That's round number one. How about a big round of applause for the gentlemen who are thinking about this very conservatively? I don't blame you. The family reunion is going to be interesting indeed. Now, when the ladies come back on stage, once again, please no sharing of answers, no screaming, shouting out, etc., etc., but give them a big round of applause, all right, for putting up with these three guys right here. And like I said, tomorrow we're in beautiful Coco Cay, Bahamas, our very own private island. Everything on the island you can use your CPass card for. There's no need to bring a photo ID or anything like that, unless, of course, you happen to be on the jet ski tour, which I highly, highly recommend. It is a whole lot of fun. Make sure, though, tomorrow you grab yourself a Coco Loco, as is indeed what you will be after one or two. How about a big round of applause for the ladies? Here they come back. Welcome back, ladies. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Oh, have fun. He's going, you're going to be mad at me, honey. You're going to be mad. It's all right. Once again, couples, please, no sharing of answers. All we're going to do is match the questions. Nice and easy, nice and easy. We started off very, very simple, and I'm going to go ahead and start with you, Sarah, if that's okay. I asked your husband, I asked Jeremy, when and where was your first official date? For official date. He thought of it right away.
Lovely. Longhorn?
Huh?
Longhorn?
Longwood?
Longhorn.
Longhorn Steakhouse? Ooh. Give me one more. Try again.
It would have been an Ambits.
Yes, that's right. Yes, the bar. Absolutely. He said Longhorn at first, too, but he said he thinks really on Valentine's Day would have been the first official date. I think that's a match. Couples, give each other a kiss. Give each other a kiss. If they got it right, ladies, you can give them a kiss, yeah? If they got it wrong, though, or close, then just right in the face, all right? Punch them to the throat. Here we go. Okay, Rachel. When and where was your first official date? Congratulations on your vow renewal today, by the way, though. Very, very nice. I'm sure you've met Deanna already. When, first official date?
First official date, I believe, was in Palm Beach.
Where'd you go?
To the beach, on the pier.
Scott? Oh. She's not wrong. Then absolutely. No, what did he say, Enzo?
To the movies, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, he said. He went and saw a movie.
Yeah, that we went to the Beetlejuice first, then the beer.
Then the peach. Oh, movie and beach. That's okay. No, it wasn't wrong. It was just not the same order. That's okay. Should they have points? Have points? It was kind of a punch him in the face. Punch him in the face. All right, Donna. When and where is your first official date?
35 years, 36 years ago. Goodness. The bar that was down in the hole.
He also said a bar. He said he couldn't tell you the name of it to save his absolute life, but I think that is indeed a match because he made a similar gesture. Yeah, give each other a kiss. Right on. Ladies, time to start having a little bit of fun here. We asked your gentlemen a very difficult question because, believe me, they wouldn't have chosen anybody if they didn't have to. But we told them, gentlemen, you're on a deserted island. You are stranded. There is only one other person on this island with you. We asked them, ladies, who, from your side of the family, ladies, would your husbands not want to be stranded on a deserted island with? Yeah, who would they not want to be stranded on a deserted island with? Donna, I apologize. But I asked her husband a question. I gave him one more scenario to imagine. We said, gentlemen, I've just granted you magical powers. You have the power to change two things about your wives. What would you make bigger, fellas? And what would you make smaller? Yeah? What would you make bigger? What would you make smaller? Rachel?
I have not a clue. He's always told me I'm perfect.
He did. He said something very, very similar. But for the purpose of the game show, I made him answer. What do you think he said?
I really don't know.
Would you like a moment to think about it?
I probably won't get it either way.
Well, not with that attitude.
All right. Let's say less horse crazy.
Less horse crazy. Oh, okay, bigger?
Bigger. Probably less bossy.
And that's still smaller. All right. Yeah, that's all right. Bigger?
Bigger. Having more fun.
Oh, he's so close. You're right in there. What do you think? That's what I was saying. He's very, very close. He said he would make your horse smaller because he always has to help you up on it. Yeah, and he's crazy about it. But he said he would give you bigger confidence. So I say more fun, kind of right along in the line there. What do you think? You definitely earned a kiss. That's for sure. Definitely earned a kiss. Oh, I'll be back. Donna. Something bigger, something smaller, according to Joe. And we'll say you heard it didn't have to necessarily be about it could be anything in the entire world.
I imagine it would be with him. Smaller would be my mouth. I talk a lot.
And bigger?
Bigger. I'm pretty big enough, so.
Well, it could be anything. And it doesn't have to be about you.
Bigger, bigger, bigger. I don't know. I can't think of anything.
You want me to come back to you? Yeah? Okay, no problem. I'll come back. No worries. Hey, Donna. We were halfway there.
Okay.
Bigger. Hit me. What's the first thing that pops in your head?
Family.
Bigger family. Oh, so close. He said he would give you a bigger bank account. And then take away all your closet space. Smaller closet. You got too much stuff in there, yeah? Agree? There you go. That's okay. And, yeah, round of applause. Why not? Couple number 3 right there. Sarah. Something bigger, something smaller, according to your husband.
I have no idea, but I would guess bigger boobs, smaller mouth.
Oh, half points. He also said bigger tracts of land, but he said he would give you a smaller closet as well. Smaller closet as well. You got too much clothes collection. Yeah, and you got a lot of clothes. That's all right. How about a round of applause? That's round number 1 for our fantastic couples. And gentlemen, that's right. Give your wives a kiss if you still can get one, and then stand on up. You're going to follow our lovely wedding coordinator just outside to the super secret soundproof booth, which is for you gentlemen, the casino bar. So have fun. Have fun indeed. All right. Ladies, it's time to go for the throat. Okay? No mercy here. We asked your husbands, first off, just to get to know you. I know you guys have been married a year. He said you dated for about 3 or so before you got married. If you could describe the last year of marriage in one word, what would that one word be?
We've had a lot of growth.
Growth. There, okay. He said wonderful, so apparently there's some discussion to be had. My first question for you, though, Sarah, go ahead, just let it out there. What is Jeremy's most annoying habit? The one thing, if you could stop it right now, his most annoying habit, what is it? Give us the top 5.
Top 5.
I'm just kidding. We can help you pick.
Smoking.
Smoking. Ooh, got to agree with you right there. All right. Smoking, absolutely. Unhealthy, unsanitary, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Bad for you, no problem. Right there. All right. Ugh. 25 years of marriage. If you could describe it in one word.
Sweet.
Sweet. Right on. What did he say? I'd do it all again. That's right. Yeah, it wasn't quite one word. That's when I remember. Yeah, I'd do it all again, he said. So, congratulations once again. But if you had to pick an annoying habit, something you could get rid of, what would you pick?
His stubbornness.
Stubbornness. Give me was it all the time or whenever you tell him something? Just, he's always right. It's in his head. It's in his head. There's no getting rid of that one, I don't think, darling. You're going to have to put up with that. All right, Donna. 35 plus years of marriage, if you could describe that in one word.
Long.
Long. Look what you have to look forward to, hon. Yeah, he said wonderful too. He said wonderful. So there you go. And most annoying habit of Joe's?
Wanting to blow things up.
We're on a moving ship, darling. Be very, very careful of your choice of words in the next 30 seconds, Donna. Could lead to your arrest. Not actual things, yeah? You mean over-exaggerate.
Yeah. Yeah, real long fish stories.
Real long fish stories. Okay. Everything is a big, big deal, yeah? You can go to sleep safely tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Joe is okay. Yeah. We have her room number, right, Enzo? Okay. All right. That's question number 1, ladies. Nice and easy for you there. We asked your husbands to do something for us. We asked them to name something bigger about you, something smaller. Yeah. We're going to ask you kind of a similar question, but instead I'm going to phrase it. What is the hardest part of your husband, and what is the softest part of your husband? All right. Oh. You look like you've got an answer here. Hardest part is...
Answers right now. But I'm going to keep my answers clean. I know, I'm sorry. The softest part is actually his heart.
Softest heart, okay. And hardest?
His hardest part is his head.
Hardest is his head, all right. Which one?
All
of them, okay. All of them. Hard, head, soft, heart. Hardest part of Jeremy, softest part of Jeremy.
His heart. He's very kind. And his head.
And his head as well. Okay. Donna's nodding in approval over here.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to say the same thing.
Soft heart, hard head?
Yeah, I mean, and every guy.
And that what? Don't we all have soft hearts? Absolutely. Gentleman. No, I don't have a hard head. All right, question number 2. That was pretty simple. But since it went so fast, you guys, let's go one more. Yeah, let's go one more. Fill in the blank for me, ladies. Okay? My husband has not grown up because he still plays with his blank. All right? My husband has not grown up because he still plays with his... What does Jeremy still play with? It's just you two here.
I'll keep it clean. He plays with himself.
Himself. With Baby J. What's his nickname?
I don't know. I've never.
No, you never asked? Challenge accepted. My husband has not grown up because he still plays with his Donna.
His truck.
His truck. All right. His truck, toys, cars. Absolutely. My husband has not grown up because he still plays with his
Guitars.
guitars. All right. Guitars, truck, and so. Well, he'll mature eventually. That's the good thing. Maybe. Ladies, our last and final question. We would not be able to do this game if we did not pay our tributes, of course, to the old Newlywed Game Show. And on that question, on that show, they ended. The last question was always when or where was the strangest, most unique, most memorable, most romantic place, the number one in your mind that you and your husband have ever made? Brown chicken, brown cow. Let's get it on. Sarah, I know you only have a year to think about. So I'm going to start with you. Strangest, most unique, most memorable, most exciting. The just one that first really sticks in your mind.
We have 4 kids.
You have 4 kids, okay? You've been very busy the last year. Okay, so... I'm lost. I'm speechless. So maybe like where, one of them was thought about, made. Most memorable, I said just this. When I asked that question, it was the first one that popped in your mind. Don't overthink it.
First place
The most romantic, the most memorable
was the first time.
was the first, which was
It was at my house.
at your house. All right, we'll say at your house, very first time. That's the one that just sealed the deal. Nice and easy. There you go. See? Think about it. There you go. I'll say that's couple number 1. Hey. Strangest, most unique, most memorable place. You got people shouting out. It's like they've been following you.
We have plenty. We have more to come. The most one would probably be Under the Stars at the Barn.
Under the stars at the barn. Yeah, buddy. All right, Donna. I know you got some people here with you, so we're going to learn a little bit. And I apologize for asking this question because, believe me, my mother, if she knew I was asking you this, she would be very upset. But since she's not here for the game, strangest, most unique, most memorable.
On our Procraft, the middle of Toledo Bend.
On your is that a boat? Yeah, on the Procraft, middle of Toledo Bend, inside the lake right there. I heard some screaming from the family back there. They may have rode in that same boat. Now, huh?
Some Louisianians.
Yeah, there you go, on the boat, right on. How about a big round of applause for these beautiful ladies? What we're going to do when we bring the guys back in, as you know, no sharing, et cetera, et cetera. However, when the ladies came out, we gave them a big round of applause. For the guys, point and laugh hysterically, okay? Like you're in on a secret that they don't know about. Speaking of, there they are. Come on back, fellas. Come on back. Sit on down because we know you so much better now. So much better. You're all right. You're all right, Jeremy. You're all right. We went for the throat on you fellas, though. We didn't give them a single chance to warm on up. We went ahead and said, first things first, what is your most annoying habit? What is your most annoying habit?
I got a lot.
Similar answers. But she picked one eventually.
It took her a while, didn't it? Probably my feet when I'm sleeping.
What, do you rub them on her or you scratch her?
I don't know. I move around a lot.
Restless leg syndrome. She actually doesn't mind that so much, buddy. She just wants you to quit smoking, yeah? Oh, that's all right. That is all right. Look who's talking. Strange or most annoying habit.
So many to choose from. I'm going to think that she's mad about me throwing my dirty socks down the hallway.
Tom, why do you throw your socks?
It's convenient.
Just get them down there. Forget walking. I can throw them. No, that's not quite what she said. What'd she say, Enzo? Stubbornness. Stubbornness, she said. You're stubborn. You're big-headed. Always right, etc., etc. Well, you are right about the socks. Absolutely, Scott. Absolutely. All right, Joe. Most annoying habit.
I kind of agree with them. There's so many. But just not following up on stuff I start.
Not following up on, so not finishing what you start. You start a project, not finishing. I can agree from a personal standpoint. I have the same problem. Absolutely. But what did she say, Enzo? Sorry for this one?
Wanting to blow things up.
You wanted to blow things up. She said, actually, you always exaggerate. Oh, like fishing stories, for example.
Don't fish.
Oh. Okay. Well, you've got some very long stories, apparently, according to your wife. All right, gentlemen, we asked you a question. We said, name something about your wife you'd like to make bigger, something you'd like to make smaller. For the ladies, we asked them a similar question, but we phrased it a little bit differently. We said, what is the hardest part of your husband? What is the softest part of your husband? Yeah? Joe, we're going to start with you.
My head and my muscles.
So, a soft head or hard head, soft muscles? 50% there, my friend. She said you got a hard head, but a very soft heart. Yeah, very, very nice guy right there. Hard head, soft heart. Scott, hardest part of you, softest part of you?
Well, obviously the hardest part's my head based on the last question. And softest, probably my middle.
Middle? She actually said heart as well. Hard head, soft heart. 50% right there, no problem. And Jeremy, hardest part of you, softest part of you, according to your wife?
Head and heart.
That's right. It was a straight all the way down. 3, 4, 3 right there. So, since everybody had the same answer, gentlemen, we decided to go ahead and ask your ladies an extra question. We wanted them to fill in the blank. We said, my husband has not grown up because he still plays with his blank. Fill in the blank. My husband has not grown up because he still plays with his
Matchbox cars? I don't know.
Matchbox cars? You have racetracks?
No, I just made that up.
What do you think she would have said? What do you still play with?
Guitars.
That's right. That's exactly what she said. Joe, you haven't grown up because you still play with your
Tools.
tools? She said truck. If you're repairing or whatever right here, they'll say no worries over there. And Jeremy, you haven't grown up because you still play with your
Fireworks.
If you're trying to censor some things. She said, you'd helicopter, play with little Jeremy. Is that fireworks? What's No. For bonus points, Jeremy, what's the nickname?
Nickname?
Don't have a nickname? Just little Jeremy? Big Jeremy? Jeremy? Well, at least you were in Warren and say she couldn't say. I was trying to pry it out of you. For our last and final question, you like that one, Joe? You like that one? Having fun over here? Yeah, buddy. Last question, my friends. Last question right now. I want to know the strangest, most unique, most memorable, most romantic place that you and your wives have ever made. The horizontal mambo. Yeah? Strangest, most unique, most romantic, most memorable. With 4 kiddos, my friend, you got quite the list. If you could pick one.
I can't right now.
The first one, when I asked this question, the first one that popped in your head. We already know.
I'm sure you do, but most romantic?
Just the number one that really just sticks out in your mind. Most memorable. You know it. You were there.
I think I was. That's our bedroom.
All right. Yeah. So she said her house the first time. It's close enough, my friend. It's close enough. Give him a kiss. Give him a kiss. Give him a kiss. Scott. A little bit more adventurous. Oh, they got counseling to follow. Couple number one. Strangest, most unique, most memorable place.
It's got to be the barn.
Yeah, buddy! Underneath the stars. Rolling in the hay, as they say. Joe.
My boat.
Yeah, buddy! On the lake, absolutely. How about a big round of applause for all 3 of these fantastic couples? Couples, I got a couple of things to tell you before we go ahead and go home. First things first, nobody meant to be offended or taken advantage of, etc., here at the Love and Marriage Game Show. We could not have this game without the fantastic couples that we have here on stage, volunteering their time, their energy, and their answers. So one more time, if you would, please give them a big round of applause. Just for you, though, couples, what we have been here with us. And if there's anybody that you know who might have enjoyed the game but didn't get a chance to come tonight, it's actually going to be playing on repeat on channel number 14 tomorrow all day long. So feature yourself or consider yourselves celebrities right here. And while we said we were playing for points, the truth of the matter is the points don't matter at all. What we do, we're going to give each and every single one of you a prize pack that you see right here behind you, consistent of many Enchantment of the Seas prizes from your cruise division, t-shirts, hats, goodie bags, etc., and of course a lovely bottle of Chateau de Yesterday champagne that we've got for you, previously shooken for you. Now, if you would, though, couples, help me please end the game show by standing up. What we're going to do, just like they did on the old Newlywed Game Show, we're going to give this audience a big kiss goodbye on the count of 3. Just blow them on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mwah! Let's hear it for the Love and Marriage Game Show. Some wonderful couples we had here this evening. I'm Tom, your cruise director. Look forward to seeing you at our big Dancing Under the Stars poolside party. Enjoy your day in Coco Cay. Good night. God bless. Yeah, buddy.